Hey, what's going on? PG28 here. Prince G28, whatever. It's June 14th, 2014. Um, hmm. I know I haven't done a recording in a while. I didn't know, I didn't have the time or privacy to do it the way I like to do it. So, forgive me for that if you want to. And, let's see. So I want to get on. So now I'm watching the Joe Talk 100 vid, and he mentioned one of his childhood friends. I'll say more. It's not like that. Yeah, I don't want to give it. Oh well, I don't know. I don't want to give it a name. Name is of no importance, but just a friend that it kind of reminded me of a person I met 2 years ago or 1 year ago, and how, not saying necessarily deep that bond would go, but that energy I felt, that energy that I connected to for those moments, realizing it now. Not necessarily saying I was taking it for granted. It was just the fact that to move at the pace that we wanted to move at, or he wanted to move at, it was like, it's just like it was I don't want to say unreasonable, but just like, how and when is it gonna get done? It was just question shit, and I was like, yo, man, we wanna put that garden up, we wanna do this and that, and it's I don't even say it's not even complicated. It's not complicated. It's just not being used to that energy, not being used to somebody wanting nothing from you. Not saying I know people. Well, actually, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. There's a movie coming out with Zach Galifianakis, whatever his name is. The guy from Hangover, the bearded guy, the beard, and Owen Wilson, I think. And it's Are You Here or some shit. That movie is based off of these two best friends from not elementary school, but two best friends from childhood who one is going through his dad dying and getting the estate and finding himself and whatnot. The other guy is kind of like just figuring out how to be there. I don't know. It's just it definitely does shed some light on the friendship level that is either not in our society or is, but to some degree, hidden. That's what I see, I feel it as, and think it as also, because I've noticed ever since the parting or parting ways with him, to some degree, because we both still can contact each other, but we haven't. It's like, in a way, how I did it was kind of like, I mean, I said fuck off on a subliminal level, and I didn't really mean it to that degree. Not like, oh, I need him now or I need the friendship now. It's just that I don't like to ever really discard friendships on that level. Like, I won't say hi to you from time to time. It doesn't mean I don't fucking like you. We're not friends or nothing, but I just won't say hi to you. I won't go to your birthday party. I won't go to your baby's baby shower. That sounds personal, but I have my reasons for it, and probably I'll go, probably I won't. But it's not like I say I don't want to talk to you again. So some people that I know that they may think that, and that's not the case. Well, this situation, it was just like, hey man, no more connection, no more communication, and I was, I was, I don't want to say afraid so much, but I was unsure of where it may go because, like I said, I haven't had that energy connection since childhood. I've had many best friends. I've had about, um, I still have, I think, two or one, but I've had about probably 7, 8, like best friend friendships. Had that. Um, I'm not really a good social maintenance guy. Like that's why I say I don't say hi and stuff. I'm not really good with social maintenance because I feel like I'm pressured by the amount of people around me, and I have to say hi to this person, say what's up, say what's going on, do a little head nod every day. And I was like, you know what? I can't do that. I can't do that because it was funny because when I was younger, super friendly, super hi, what's going on, and friendly guy, friendly kid. And then I met like a rotten apple or two, and then I said, you know what, fuck it. Even my cousin too, my cousin, which is like he's like 3, 4, 5 years older than me probably, and he, you know, was grimy to me, and I was like, you know what, well, messed up, mean, you know, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. I went from a bright, happy face to a I don't give a fuck about nobody. Look, just grungy looking. I still have my personality, but I was just like, just had the mug, and I kind of still do to this day, but I'm losing it. Oh, it's going away with smiles and laughter. That helps, and it changed me. So for a long time, especially in high school, I mean, even in high school, I had a best friend there too. It's funny how I meet Leos. You know, I'm a Capricorn, so for some reason, Leos seem to be the opposite of what we are. So like I constantly, so I haven't talked to him in a while, the one from high school. I don't know why. Uh, I'll get to that in a little bit, but sticking to the situation. And then towards the this one, the recent Leo, which was the guy, I was like, I guess unsure of myself and unsure of the future of could I maintain it? Am I going to lie to myself? Am I tell the truth and say, hey man, I don't like what we're doing. I want to not do it, and we can still be cool. I mean, it's when people sometimes I guess when people see me, or at least probably Leos see me, because all zodiac signs are affected in this world, and the fact that we're all not at our peak of our potential, we kind of look for others to help us out. And I guess Capricorns don't really look for Leos, but probably Leo's energy, and the Leo looks for Capricorn stability and sternness towards anything. Or we're going to build a bench today. We're building a fucking bench today. There's no we're building a bench today, so we're determined. So I guess each party looks to each party looks to each one another for guidance and stability and power and energy. So I don't know. Here I am again, and I've learned that lesson. I should have learned it way earlier, but I learned that lesson about being the best person you can be to people that you meet. Not like first impressions, but just making sure they know that you don't want anything from them. You're just being 100% you, and you want them to be 100% them, and you want to figure this thing out, this life thing, this journey thing, this love thing, and not this. I want something from you. Come here, and just hang out all the time. No, it's not about that. And I feel like I'm not the only one who went through that experience of friendships and best friendships and all this other stuff. On how now when everybody's growing up, everyone's practically a loner now. You get out of high school, bang. Even if you go to college, bang. So people are scared of each other. People want to fight one another. It's chaotic, anarchistic. Anarchy. It's wild. And I've learned that I don't want to. I want to maintain my social connection. As you know, I don't got Facebook anymore, but I do care for people. Excuse me. Sorry, headphone users. Sorry. But I do care for people, and it's like I feel like if I can't protect the people I love or I know, then they're not worth being connected to. Just to save their sake, for their sake, and for my sake. Not saying don't I shouldn't connect with people, but if I can't do all my might, all my might to keep it together or to help them, I feel like I've failed them. I'm not really perfectionist. It's just that I believe in that everyone has the ability to do their best. And when you're encouraged to not do your best, i.e., public education, school, public schooling, you don't got to get a 95 to pass. You just got to get a 55 or a 50, half. You know what I'm trying to say? Society has encouraged us to do the minimal, and I'm not a minimalist. I'm not. So it's like when I do my best, I know I'm doing my best, but then that I still may fail or might fail, and then after that, I'm left asking myself, okay, do I connect with them? Do I say do I apologize? Do I write a letter? Do I give them a hug? Like, what do I do to establish a long-term relationship besides being in an institution? What I mean by that is, how can you meet somebody at a park and be good friends for the next 10 years? If my generation, not people who are 30 or 40, 25, my generation, I know it's like, well, just get out. And I'm like, yeah, but almost every time I've met a good friend, best friend, or just people, it's always been doing something. Volunteering, school, college, work. I don't meet people that is just my energy type, just sitting around. And if they do, well, it's like, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not asking for friends. It's just this video is just vent a little bit, little rant on on the people you meet in life, the ones you think that are something, the ones you think that are nothing, and then time goes on and you figure this out and you realize this and you want to apologize for that, and or probably I'm just a schmuck. I don't know. I don't know. But there's some people out there who like, I want to be a loner and I want to survive, and they, but I never really said or let's say admitted or conjured up in my head that I love not being around people. I love not being around stupidity. I love that. I love not being around ignorance, arrogance. I love that. But not being around people as a whole, no, no, no. I love being around people. I like the human connection we have or we're supposed to have. Watching the natural world deteriorate and turn into this is crazy. It's fucking crazy. Because you can't wrap your head around it. So in a way, when people say they want to have kids, or people I know who have kids, that I don't go to baby showers or I don't go to birth, whatever, it's nothing personal. It's the fact that I don't want to remember the pain that I may feel. I don't want to look a kid in the eye and know that 3 years from now there may be a fucking draft and we all may die, or maybe World War III. That's kind of like, chill out. That's too deep. That's too dark and whatever. But these things legitimately do happen. Some of them. So for me to sit there and go, well, I shouldn't worry about it. That doesn't necessarily make me feel better. That's kind of ignoring. It's kind of ignoring the fact. So it's kind of like a public video, public apology to people I know that I have not, been, you know. I don't know. Sometimes it's not even like, well, it's up to me to save them, so to speak, because that can be interpreted in this video. I'm trying to save my people I know. Sometimes they go the wrong path. Even if I'm there, they go the wrong path. But then again, I beg to differ, because what if I am there? There's been times where people literally look to me. Sometimes Leos look towards me and look at me for guidance or stability. And not like I don't know what I'm doing. It's just the fact that if I'm going to be who I need to be, or people want me to be, want me to think I should be, I can't be where I am. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like I'm going to need some heavy duty shit to literally help people that want to be helped by me, be friends with me. I can't I can't do it necessarily where I am. But I'm not talking about getting a job to help people with like after school programming. That's not, to me, that's not direct helping. That's like, well, to me, that's like, well, I don't, have an inkling on how to help people. So therefore, I'm just going to get a job doing it. No, like it's a tough job. It's kind of scary because you're vulnerable. But at the same time, you're being human. And I think the places where you can be human the most are the places where we probably need to be, because I don't believe that you should be a monster to live in this world to survive. What good is that? That's why anytime I used to watch, say, dubstep videos or dubstep concerts or rave whatever concerts, they the videos, the compilations of videos at these parties would be exciting to watch. But then if you were there, I think that if I was there, I wouldn't like it because I don't like going to some place I don't really want to go, and then I go there and it's just like, well, I don't like being here, and I don't mind being there, but I don't want to be there for more than 2 hours or an hour and a half. Like it's it's repetitive. It's kind of like watching people who want to get out the loop, who want to get out the infinity loop trap. They want to get out of it, but they keep going back. And I'm not saying I want to be someone's friend so that I can get dragged around in places. I want to be somebody's friend, but make my own mind up and be respected for it, be respected for my opinions. But I don't want to sit there and go, okay, I gotta find a friend who likes parkour. No, I'm not on a hunt for friends. It's just a matter of that friendly atmosphere, that I'm not gonna hurt you atmosphere. We're here together atmosphere, family atmosphere, and not this fragmented individual atmosphere of I'm this and I have an Instagram, or I'm this and I work at Soho, and what the fuck, like so much work to do, so much work to do. So I'll clip the video here, the recording. I'll clip it here. I don't know when I'll upload it. I should upload it soon because I haven't uploaded one in a while. You know. So that's that. To that bottom line question: how to help? How do you help? How do you put forth positive energy, legitimate positive energy, and not pave the road to hell with good intentions? So I think that's a good title. How to pave the world. How to pave the golden road. Wait. How to not pave a a gold road to destruction. How to not. All right, I'll end it here. Well, I got the privacy energy. Seen a woman today with a fake butt in front of my house. I think fake boobs too. Um, it's just like every day. It's like, oh my god, it's like it's gonna get. I don't know what to say. I want to protect people I know. Maybe even if I have to give my life, I want to protect the ones I know. It's just that if they're gonna do what they're gonna do, I can't be responsible for that. And it's another way. It's like God has to judge that out. I can't do that. So, do I respect people for what they do? Yes, because it's their life. I have to respect it anyway. But do I agree with most of it? No. But then again, that's where we split. Because I want to do this. Well, I don't really agree with that. Well, I don't care. It's not good for you. It's not good for your health. Well, I don't care about it. Like, okay. And that's one of my plights, is that I think that that's really sincerely love, or a type of love, to care about someone's health. You don't even know somebody, you care about their health, or you get to know them a little bit, their health, their hygiene, like, to care about someone's internal life, not external, but internal life, is true friendship, kinship, kinship even. But to tell yourself, well, by letting them do what they want to do, that's good enough for me and good enough for them. I don't know. I think I have to. I think people should draw up friend requirements or certain. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like a lot of things I talk about, I could find it on blog sites, Reddit, Craigslist, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't like the idea of liking someone's words but not their looks. I feel like it's a split. It's a splicing it's a splicing ideology that you can like the way someone looks, but don't like the way they talk, or you can like someone's speech, but don't like the way they look. It's like I try to look past that every day as much as I can. With some people, it's it's like what's happening is this spiritual vortex, this spiritual typhoon, this whirlwind, this whirlpool, this spiritual whirlpool, and it's just pulling goodness and badness or whatever, and it's just mixing it up and throwing it across the fucking seven seas, and it's just spitting it back out, and it's crushing it down below. It's a 2 mile, whatever. That's what it feels like. Because then you don't want to force yourself on people, and you want them to be honest. But then sometimes they're not honest. Sometimes you want to shut down. It's just this. It's like I'm the only one that can say and be how I am, which is crazy because the other guy that I met, the Leo, the last one, is was almost the same way. It's almost the same way as me, and I pushed him away. Not going forever. I don't know if he's dead. I don't even know if he's alive. I don't know, but I can tell it hurt him probably more than it hurt me. Probably. I didn't mean to do it like that. It was just at the time I was what 20, 20. So I'm just like I'm still new to the social paradigm of how we live. I'm still new to it. I was becouthed. I think I used that word right. I just wanted to use it though. Becouthed. I was becouthed to to that. I haven't seen that in such a long time. I didn't believe it. I mean, I was believing it for like the first 5 6 months, but then after a while, I was like, wait a second, this is kind of weird because how are you near my age, but then not doing what you should be doing at your age, but you don't have to. But it's like people who are 25, 26, 24, 23, whatever, they're supposed to be in that supposedly that project, that range of putting themselves higher, getting a better life. I'm not saying he wasn't getting a better life. He was just a drug addict. He wasn't a drug addict, or I said just a drug addict. My bad. I meant to say he wasn't a drug addict, to my knowledge. So it's like I wasn't used to seeing that. I wasn't used to seeing somebody of my skin complexion at that age not messing with nobody, but not doing nothing, or not doing nothing, but like not falling into what people do at that age. Ego boosting. And I mean, it's a weird. I don't know how to explain what he was doing, what he wasn't doing, but I know the energy he was giving off wasn't sincerely bad. He may have had anger issues, and that's the thing about it. I meet a lot of people who have anger issues. Like yin and yang. Like I'm not angry, they're angry. Like I'm trying to say that's usually the case. I've never met somebody really that's more calmer than me. Not to say people out there aren't calm, but like calmer than me, more cool, more mellow than me, without the use of anything. Because I'm sober. I may have me a little bit of rum with some juice and a soda, little once in a while, but I'm not a drinker. I'm not a smoker. I'm not a. So I'm as pure as I'm trying to be, or I'm getting there. I'm getting to my pure state. And other people that I meet that usually cling on to me aren't what I am. They're trying to get there, or they just want a break. So that's what that element. That's what those elements were at the time. Was or anytime I meet somebody, it's just that it's like they're sinner and they're the sinner and I'm the saint, even though I'm not a saint. But that's the comparison. That's the duality every time. The matching duality of who I meet. So I don't know. I really do wish him well. And it's like if I had my own house, I have my own like 2 3 story house, I would help some people. I would invite people in. You have a lab. Me and him was even talking about this at one time. Draw what you want to draw out. Pray how you want to pray. Meditate how you want to meditate. Paint the house. Have events. Volunteer once in a while, like something really grand. And not like it never came to fruition, but I didn't push it enough, and I guess he probably forgot. But if I had that, oh man, or when I get it, because I believe there's good people in the world. It's just that they're in that whirlpool. they're in that whirlpool and they're hanging on, and I have a lot of rope, or I have rope, and for me to sit there and I'm not gonna use my rope because I may need it later to hang myself, or I may need it later just to have it. It's stingy, and I'm not a stingy person. As much as I will buy something for myself, like when I was younger, I would buy some food or whatever. But if I didn't, if that was like my only meal of the day, I wouldn't share it. And sometimes people would get upset, but it was like if I don't have to give, I don't give. And there was plenty of times where I had to give, and people abused me. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. But I do give if I have. If I don't have, you can't blame me for not giving. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. So I ended here. I didn't expect it to go that far, but hey, I guess it needed to. Um, I practiced a little bit of parkour yesterday. I did a few volts over a rock tennis table. Precision practice a little bit. Some guy was there who helped me a little bit with the movements and whatnot, tips and whatnot. That was really great. I was supposed to go today, but I was on my bike and my quads. Oh my god, my my thighs were just it burned, so I couldn't pedal. It was windy, also, so I couldn't pedal the way I needed to pedal. I wanted to go to a farm also in my neighborhood. I didn't get a chance to do that. But I'm doing things bit by bit. I'm working. Working is not really killing me. It's just that it's getting hot. That's all I can really say. It's getting really hot. Um, and it was a really groggy week, a grumpy week, very foggy in New York, very rainy and shit, and humid. And no one, I don't think anybody liked this week. Saturday, Saturday, Monday to Saturday. So I think that's about it. Um, hmm, hmm. I've been eating healthy. I mean, I haven't been eating super healthy, but watermelon, pineapples, oranges, bananas. I've been chowing on that. Rice, plantains, avocado salad. Oh, avocado salad over lettuce with tomato, onions, and cucumbers. Oh my god, that tastes so good. Woo! Oh my god, that tastes so good. I sound so fat, right? But I'm skinny, believe it or not. Uh, um, doing a little planting in my garden. I got some kale, some peppers, some cucumber plants. It's like God knows that I have the fucking power to do great things. It's just that sometimes I worry about the execution of it. Who's on my team? Who can I ask? What bridges I've burnt down or put a hole in that I can repair. A lot of things going on. A lot of things going on in my head, my life. As much as I'm a very subtle, calm person, there's a bit. It adds up. It's a bit here, a bit there. Um, but I got some work equipment for a long time. I didn't have any work pants. I didn't have a bucket hat. I didn't have what I needed to have to work and get like dirty in. Now I do. That's good. Um, hmm. I'm not really looking for a second job right now. I could. I don't want to. I don't think I need to. Oh, it would break my back really. But I still have hope for something. And I just hope that if I if I do come across somebody like the recent Leo that I do stick to him or her, keep them around, socially maintain it, and have faith in people that you're new to. Have faith in people that you're unaware of, or have faith in that. Because this is kind of a long ride. I mean, even though the world's kind of coming to an end soon, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll come to an end in 2072. Who knows? So, but that experience, I'm glad to have met him at least. I really am. Hope he learned something from me and didn't just walk away in pure anger, pure frustration, but got something from me. Just at the time, I was like, dude, I need to get some money in my pocket. Not even like a lot, just a little bit was to eat or go here, have a fun day. And because of the incident last year, that also boosted the reason for me thinking like to what happened to me in September. So Lessons learned, people met, experience had. Um, still trying to. I'm still like stay true to who I am and who I need to be, who I think I need to be at least, or believe to, and just learn as much as I can every day. That's about it. So remember, don't forget, I am the pupil, you are the master, and you are also a pupil, and I am